This is Van Looked at Ghost, and we're continuing the sordid tale of Miss Windhover Electric's tragic origin, which we hinted at on a couple other episodes of the Van Looked at Ghost show on Anchor FM, which is also part of Spotify. So, as the creator behind PEG, Van Looked at Ghost, I created the concept of Josephine Electric a couple years ago. And Josephine Electric is the lead singer of Van Electric Ghost. Her full name is Josephine Windhover, and she goes by the, persona of Josephine Electric. Her sister is Stephanie Ann Windhover, who is also a ghost. And we've kind of alluded that there's something that happened in her youth, in her mid-20s, where she became a ghost. There's some tragic event that happened that caused her to become a ghost. And we've been kind of hinting at it and revealing pieces of it. So last night we were working on our workflow. We had started a song last week with our Morphogene sampler from Make Noise, but the experiment didn't work out the way we wanted. And what we like to do with the Morphogene, which is a Eurorack sampler from Make Noise, is to sample Van Electric Ghost songs and then kind of reconstruct them. So we had a song that we took from a couple of years ago, and it's an interesting song that we did as a sound painting, and we were playing with it last week, but last night we were able to finally get it to work the way we wanted. We basically took the sample and ran it through the Morphogene's magic of using, its clip system takes what they call, not snips or anything, but you take, just little pieces of a clip and you like splices and genes. And you can control the size of the splice in the gene. And we ran it very slow in a backward mode. And this is all visually done through like non-perfunction dials, kind of like a Moog, mini Moog, running a sample with all these things, and you can do it like all kinds of controlled voltage overrides. So we got it to a point where we're running it in a very slow backward tape loop, and we thought that was pretty cool. And the sample of the Phantom Electric Ghost song is called The Chamber. So they took this old song that's on SoundCloud. It was actually, there's multiple versions of The Chamber. There's Chamber 11, there's The Chamber, there's Chamber maybe 10. There's different demos of it. So we ran it on one of them, which I think is actually this one called The Chamber. And it's kind of a Roland synth pad that had it was probably running originally at about 120 beats per minute. We slowed it down to probably less than 40. Then we took our Moog Mother 32 and linked it to our Juno and did an atmospheric pad on top of it, where we would come in and do the pad. And then we also did a Roland guitar pad that we would do. You can hear it as part of the actual track. And there also is a Mother 32 doing some odd, strange modulation on a very slow tempo, where it kind of what it does is like a bridge when the sample ends, because when the sample ends, it gets in kind of a distorted white noise. And we wanted to have something more than that going on. So it's in the background, very low. And then when the sample kind of stops and then resets, you can hear the kind of the Moog Drummer from Another Mother kick in. So this song is basically Josephine talking about some folks standing over her grave, and she's watching them, and she's talking about how they think that they, it looks like what's happened is these people are responsible for Josephine's death, and Josephine is actually there at the funeral, and these people are kind of like spitting on her grave, and they're kind of happy they've taken her out. And Josephine is able to see who they are. And Josephine basically says she's going to go and haunt them, and they're going to feel her wrath forever. and they don't realize that she's watching them and she's identified them, and now she's going to go back and haunt them for the rest of their lives, and their lives are shorter than her life because now she's forever, she's eternal. And this is before Josephine kind of learned to kind of maybe let this go and become creative and link up with her sister and decide to create a band. So this is an origin tale that we came up with. We think it's kind of interesting. It's got this horror kind of aspect to it. And if you enjoy what we're doing as the Ghost, please become a subscriber. If you have a comment, you can send a voice memo through Anchor FM voice memos. If you're a band and you want to get interviewed, you can contact us on our Instagram. That's expansive_sound_experiments. That's expansive_sound_experiments. And we hope to hear from you and hope you join us if you're a band, and we'll talk to you later.
My sex life was a disaster, and that's why I'm standing here today. I wasn't speaking on my gravestone. You think it took Josephine away? And for this world and you're laughing, and you got no grace. But midnight in your bedroom, darling, you should be very afraid. This ghost doesn't know her place. My sex life was a disaster, and that's why we're all gathered here today. Standing over Miss Windhover electric, and you're spitting on my grave. Put a man in your dark room. Oh, you got a lot to be afraid, because I'm reaching out done. I get the brave wretch from the grave. Well, my sex life was a disaster. That's why they're all gathered here today. Stand over this Windhover electrics. Oh, earthly grave. Yeah, you're the brave rich. Oh, you got a lot to be afraid for. 'Cause this Windhover electric is nothing more to looking afraid. I'm gonna be reaching out to you every night, darling dear. Oh, my rooftop, darling. Oh, you gotta watch out for. My sex life was a disaster, and that's why we gathered here today. Standing over Miss Windhover electric. Oh, earthly grave. Well, you depraved wretch. And you got a lot to be afraid. That Miss Windhover electric is gonna be reaching out from the grave. You got a lot to be afraid for. You just can't call me home. You can't leave me out there, darling. You don't have to worry about me anymore. That was a disaster. That's why you're gathered here today. Standing over Miss Windhover electrics. Oh, earthly grave. Oh, you depraved wretch. You should be afraid of this darling electric. be reaching out from the grave. Oh my darling, darling, you should be afraid. 'Cause this Windhover electric is gonna be reaching out from the grave. Oh, you're all gathered here. Oh, today, the stand-up wrestling of electrics, the earthly grave. You should be afraid. You should be afraid.
So the other two songs in this episode are somewhat related to the overall project. These songs are kind of just Josephine's talking about some backstory. So fuck is not a curse word. Comes from an album that we had called Symphony Number 8. And basically it's this idea that, there's other things in the world that are worse than the word fuck. There's things like, having a president that's crazy. But this is an actual different version than what came out in the album. And it's more atmospheric and doesn't have the detailed lyrics of the other one. It just kind of gives off this kind of vibe that Josephine's into, talking about sex and politics and political electronic music. So we decided to put this out there because we're wondering if we'll put this version on Violet or Dark Ghost Violets. The other song that is definitely going to go on Dark Ghost Violets is a strange white pink noise affair called Cruel Dude on the Roof, and kind of talks about this idea of the rooftop dude. And, the story behind this is, the rooftop dude is kind of responsible for Josephine's end or origin or becoming a ghost. And the idea is that he's a very cruel person that, just is very careless with his relationships. And this is just another view of that character. And I thought we'd include it for background. So enjoy these other two songs. We find them very interesting. We think the white noise and Cruel Dude on the Roof, along with the kind of a synth pad organ playing on a Roland, was it's a very unique song in our catalog. We've wondered if the white noise was too much, but we really think it brings the character to the song. So tell us what you think on a voice memo, and we'll talk to you later.
is just another fool. I can't blame that corner, right? 'Cause I must be confused. It's a blue moon, and it's coming soon. You think that I'm all consumed, but you, my darling, do. It's a blue moon, and it's always a first. I know that you're so cruel, and you're like a dear Lou. I know I'm not that kind of girl that needs to go back to school. And you got a chain of fool. Yeah, yeah, blue moon, the sky's the proof that you're gonna play that game until you get up on the roof. Don't play that game until you're up on the roof. You wonder what's really what, and who's really blue. Who's really blue? And who's in the moon? Who's really blue? Yeah, and who's in the moon? Who's really blue? And who's really the fool? Who's really blue? And who's really cruel? You're so strange, and I do. You wanna show me? You wanna show me the proof? You tell me you bring me up to. You bring me up to that roof. You show me that you're cruel, and you're nobody's fool. You show me what you need to show me, and do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Show me you're cruel. You show me you're nobody's fool. You show me under that blue moon. Your passion is just too real. You tell me I don't know. I don't know how to feel. When you got me in that tourniquet, I think I know how to feel. You told me I feel it, that down in my soul. And I looked up to the moon and showed me how you lose all control. Really show me how to feel your soul.